Three friends.
Random topics.
Side quests.
Anything but the point.
We're three women with too many opinions, too much trauma, and absolutely no business having microphones. But here we are. This is anything but the point, where the conversations are real, the tangents are inevitable, and somehow we usually find the point eventually. Let's get into it.
Picture of her or whatever. I was like,
that
That baby come out of Tyrone or
yeah.
I just am not as black as I thought I was.
Yeah, that's okay. Well, I mean,
And 23andMe keeps lowering it every time they add new places.
Dude, mine keeps going up, dude.
You're all more black than Kiana.
Oh, no, not the black part.
Mexican.
No, indigenous. Yeah, but my indigenous part keeps going up. It was like, you're 30%, you're 32%, you're 34%.
No, mine just keeps going down.
Yeah, I'm just
indigenous AF.
I mean, same. I have more Viking than Tyrone, so suck it.
I don't think I'm Viking at all.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know, though.
Have you seen
Scandinavian?
my mom?
I don't think I have it.
Or even, what else? Like
Norwegian?
Germanic?
Yeah.
Germanic descent? German descent is...
Yeah, that's like, dude, what's crazy is mine's like
Anglo?
really not that diverse. Like, I have a couple like 1% or whatever, but like, I'm like indigenous, Spanish, and German. And that's it.
So
like,
you are.
Yeah.
You are Nordic then.
That's all I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, I was like, dang, mom, part of your family's German. 'Cause she told me she has an aunt who has a fucking castle in Scotland, but who knows if that's even real, dude?
No.
Like, what, Hogwarts?
Can we go visit?
I'd love that.
Have our own little Hogwarts? We
Yeah.
should rent a castle.
I'm sure you can.
You
these
can.
days.
We should.
Dude, you guys can't do that, though, because you'll never get me out of there, bro. I'll be there forever. I'll just
That's
be fucking...
fine. Well, it's squatters' rights.
Yeah, squatters,
Yeah,
right?
evict me.
Yeah, put me in a coffin
Physically
and fucking nail me to
remove
the
me.
wall.
Cross this moat. See
I
what
want to
happens.
fucking haunt people alive.
Just walk, hide in the castle walls. Ooh.
I would be way scarier than that, dude.
Well, I don't know how to be scared. No,
Dude,
no,
what the fuck?
see you.
I get punched like that. I would have to make sure I'm more creepy, you know? I'd have to like float off the ground somehow.
Yeah.
I have like strings.
Or lever.
Yeah.
It's like,
and I just like...
it's like an episode of Scooby-Doo. The end.
They rip off the mask. It's just me.
That's what I'm like picturing here. It's like an
That's what I
episode of
was
Scooby-Doo.
picturing.
That's why I was picturing myself in the armor, like in the night suit. That's funny.
Oh my
Okay.
God. Okay, we're going to talk about our younger selves. Tanayah submitted her advice. She wanted to know, what is our advice to our younger self and young women? Things that you wish you knew about life, friends, yourself, relationships, and stories or experiences that you had as a child
That's
or
a lot.
adolescent.
It's a lot to remember.
That's why I wrote it down.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll refer back to it. I mean, if we get y'all, you
Shaw.
just bring it back, you know? Your little note.
Good luck. So I made notes for myself because once you ask me a question, I don't even exist anymore. And I don't have any thoughts and memories or nothing. So what advice do you have to your younger self?
You know what's so crazy about this is I was like going through this random box of stuff I got from my mom's house like a long time ago that I haven't gone through. And maybe this is off topic. It's on topic, I feel like, actually. Okay. So I like have my old journals from like rehabs in there, but then I also have like a bunch of letters from when I was in like youth programs. And then there was also like this letter that I wrote to my younger self. So my younger self wrote a letter to my younger self. And what it said, one thing that it said that stood out to me was that these drugs will never love you the same way your family does. And I think about that now and how that applies to me now too. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I've been clean for a long enough time that like I wouldn't give my family up for it now, but like just thinking about like the family that I've built now and how that it applies and how much more it means. Not that like my family before didn't mean anything, but I feel like that's something that still I wish I would have known as a younger kid, because I think when I started dabbling in that lifestyle, it was really because I just had like no sense of self or belonging or community at all in my home, and like I just wanted to feel like I belonged somewhere. And I was one of those kids who was always too much. I was constantly being told how dramatic I am, and like I was too much, I talked too much, I was too loud, whatever. And I just wanted to find somewhere that I wasn't too much, you know. And when I found the people that I found where I wasn't too much, it's because they were similar to me, you know. And I think that I would have done anything to feel love from them, and that included using or whatever else they told me to do, you know. So I think that's the same advice I would have to my younger self. Maybe not in those words, but like, you're searching for love in all the wrong places.
Yep.
Yeah, you're searching for love in all the wrong places, you know. Stop looking for love in places that you have to seek it, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, you shouldn't have to seek
Let
love.
it come to you.
Let it come to you, yeah.
That's good.
I would say that mine is probably similar. I was also like too much to deal with and didn't know right from wrong or all of these things, which put me on this path of like trying to fit in, doing whatever it took to fit in, whether that was like in friend groups with men, with like whatever, you know. And I feel like that just, yeah, that just kind of like led me down this like perpetual path of, you know, looking for love in all the wrong places. So if I would tell my younger self that everything that I feel that I was lacking, missing, whatever, was like within me.
Yeah.
Because I was looking out here for all of it. But I didn't necessarily have like these like demonstrations or role models or whatever to like mimic that, right? And so I had to wait until my prefrontal cortex developed, you know, which it was like 32, 33.
Yeah, 1,000 years later.
Yeah. But like, yeah, that's, yeah.
Yeah. I think for most people that are like in recovery, that's why, is because we were looking for something outside of ourselves. And it takes such a long time. Like, I probably didn't even realize that until the last 3 years. So it took me 4 years of being clean to realize that, like, nothing, no house, job, car, whatever, boyfriend is gonna do anything that you can't do for yourself. So it takes a really long time. But
Destination happiness.
my advice to my younger self, I was always like the caretaker, everybody's second mom, like even as a kid, like I just was taking care of everybody. And my advice to my younger self would be take care of yourself the way you take care of everyone else. Love yourself and give yourself the kindness that you give to everyone else. Because even now at 33, like I still struggle. Times like I want to help. I'm like, no, absolutely not. If I can't do it by myself, I'm worthless. So like I would be offended if someone, like if I tried to help someone and not, I wouldn't be offended, but like if I want to help someone and they won't accept it, I'm like, well, why won't you let me love you? But then I do the same thing. So,
Well, I think our relationship with ourselves is like a direct reflection of how we treat other people too, right? Not the other way around. Like, you know, no, but for real. Or our relationship with God or Jesus or whatever, you know, it's like if we work on that and focus on that, then the point of that is to like express that same love.
Yeah. I can see that as like being somebody who's highly critical of myself. Not that I feel like I'm often highly critical of other people, but I do create resentments, I feel like, more often than the average person, especially in my household. Like people are like, it's so easy for them to just like forget about it. But again, I think that stems from childhood of like nothing ever being resolved, right? Like, and I having to hold on to it until I could, you know, and just
you have to remember to keep score.
Yeah, exactly. So like that's at the time it was like I can't keep forgetting about this. My body's not forgetting. You know what I mean? Like my brain is not forgetting. I can't keep pretending. And so like as an adult now, I struggle with like when something happens, just like being like, oh, everything's okay. I'm like, no, dude, I still deserve to be upset about this. I feel like we need to talk about this. There needs to be some resolution, you know? And I think that like obviously that's not unhealthy, but there's times where like dragging it out or like there's probably not a solution to that conversation sometimes, you know? And I need to like learn how to accept that. And it's hard, you know? It's hard.
That's why I have you guys.
Yeah.
Because I would drive Tyrone insane if I just keep talking to him about the same things over and over. Which, if it's unresolved, it's fine. But most of the time, it's like, there's just something I'm not getting. And then talking to people who also speak my language, like you guys, if I can just like get it out and be like, oh.
Yeah.
Or even like hearing someone else outside of the situation tell me that I'm wrong, right?
Yeah.
Like that is actually, it used to be really hard for me. But I think now, like I seek that. Like when I'm like, okay, I recognize in this situation it's not going how I want to. I need to call someone who's going to tell me that I'm wrong, right? Or like not that I'm wrong in those kind of like a derogatory way
Give
or
you
whatever.
another perspective.
But give me another perspective, like from an outside from an outside watcher or listener or whatever, to say like, hey, that was you, you know, like this is on you, and this is your part, and this is how you can fix it. Because a lot of times I'm still, I mean, even after working steps and stuff, I'm still like, but what about your part? I cleaned up my side of the street. How come
I'm
your
the
side of the street still
opposite.
got kids in it? You know, go pick up your kids, bro. Like,
Yeah, I think everything's my fault. I'm
Yeah.
like the complete opposite of that. Like nothing is ever anyone else's fault, and I hold myself to such a higher standard than everyone else. It's like I can forgive anyone for doing anything because I can like follow the thought process and see like why they would do or think something or say something. But like if I do it, I'm like the worst human ever.
I probably swing
yeah.
dramatically.
I would say
between those.
I'm in situations like that, like, but here's the thing, and I'll just say this for me, and this is just brutal honesty. When I'm like that and I'm in that headspace, it's because I'm in 1,000% victim mode, right? I'm feeling guilty about something that happened. I recognize that it might have been my fault, and then everything else around me becomes my fault. And then I'm like, for me, that's like when I get like that, you know? I'm like one way or the other. I'm still having a really hard time being gray.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I'm so much victim, just that I feel like I should be able to fix and do everything.
No, I don't think you are. I was just saying for myself specifically, like I get into victim mode where I'm like, oh, nobody loves me, everybody's mad at me, everybody hates me.
That's
why I text you guys. That's why I text you guys. I'm like, here, you guys mad at me?
Yeah, I feel like those moments, both of those examples of like, they're so intense, like at this stage in my life right now, that like I feel like it's taken me back to like, you know, 15, 16, 22, 25, 29-year-old Amanda, you know, like I just like ruminate on the hows, the whys. Well, yeah, in my head, well, if he wouldn't have done that, or if I, you know, like,
Right.
And so I get like really, really,
Okay. Because I haven't taken my meds for like 4 days just because I'm tired and keep forgetting. But that's how I am when I don't. Like, I cannot let anything go ever.
yeah.
Dude, I'll start dissecting stuff from like 6 months ago randomly, like while I'm driving, and I am medicated, so I mean, like I'll be like driving, and then all of a sudden it hits me, and I'm like dissecting it, like
Yeah.
I mean, I still am like that medicated, but it's definitely much worse when I'm unmedicated.
for sure.
But also, I want to quit my meds every day.
Yeah.
Like,
I saw something the other day on Facebook, and it was like, my toxic trait is that I will always want to stop my meds for 48 hours just to make sure that I could be mentally stable and then prove myself wrong.
literally.
It's like
Literally.
relatable.
Pretty behavioral, like common behavior.
Yeah.
Every time.
Yeah.
And I do stop. Like, I'll go off of them sometimes, but I always get back on them. This is probably the longest that I've stayed on them. And that's because I was worried about, like, postpartum depression. Because after I had Sora, it was so bad. So, but I think I did have a little postpartum depression with Daisy. I stayed on my meds the whole time I was pregnant and after. I'm just so sleep deprived now that, like, if I don't fill my vitamin thing, I'm not getting them out of the cupboard. They're not on the counter.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just too tired.
Well, and not even just taking medication. I think you've done more too. I mean, like you made sure that you were like, you talked to all of us about it ahead of time.
Yeah.
Like making sure that you were still staying connected, that you
Yeah.
wanted to hang out and you wanted to get out of the house. Like you said
You
all that
also-
before you gave birth.
And you also have like a different support system now,
Yes.
you know, and that I feel like is a huge contributing factor
Yeah.
in postpartum.
I had almost no support system the first time. It was so crazy, like, seeing how we had to rent out a whole venue for our baby shower because there was just so many people that were, like, so excited and loved us. And my first baby shower, it was literally just, like, my sister, my uncle, Sora's grandparents. There was, like, 4 people there.
Yeah.
And just, like, the contrast of the two is so insane. But both of our girls are, like, they're so loved and they're such cool kids. And it's just wild that, like, both of those things happened to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you ever forget you're a person?
Mm,
I think I dissociate too much.
I don't know if that's.
I don't think I've ever forgot that I was a person, but I do have a habit of dissociating so hard that like I have to like when I come back from the dissociation, I'm like, I am a person on a planet that lives like on Earth, and there's other things outside of me, and
Yeah.
like my life is real.
I just forget I exist sometimes. Like, and I'll think about it too hard, and I'm like, that's nuts.
Yeah, no, there's times where it hits me where I'm like,
I'll like have a panic attack because
oh, mine's not like
it's too
panic. Mine's
much.
more like a grounding. Like I'll be like walking into my pantry to grab something, and all of a sudden I'm like, this is my life.
Yeah.
I am alive, and this is real, and I'm
Yeah,
just
I get that.
grabbing something out of my own fucking pantry that I paid for. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I'm making a meal for my kids, and these are my kids, and I really did all that shit. You know, this is my fucking life.
Yeah.
That hits me, but I'll never just like sit there and be like, damn,
When I think
am I
about
real?
I do, and I don't think that's normal, but it's fine. I think most of the time I'm just like not with it. So I'm like just on autopilot most of the time, especially being postpartum because Daisy still wakes up a few times and then she's up for the day and I'm working and I've got Sora. So I'm just like always pulled in a bunch of different directions. And then I, like when at nighttime when I'm like in bed and it's quiet, I'm like, oh my God, I exist.
Yeah.
I have to wash my body. That's crazy.
Yeah.
My boobs make milk. What?
Yeah.
Like it's
I can
trippy.
relate with that from like postpartum, like for sure, like just being like on autopilot and just
Yeah.
like diaper changes, breastfeeding, kids to the park, making dinner, like you know, like
Yeah.
that whole like just cycle of like it's a survival skill, like
Yeah.
really. Well, I don't know if you skill or not, whatever. You go into survival mode when you're being
Yeah.
pulled that
It's a
thin,
coping
stretched that thin.
mechanism.
It's a coping mechanism, yeah, and I can
Load-bearing.
relate to feeling like that, yeah,
It is a load bearing one.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I was like that before, but it's definitely like on max right now. But she's switching it up because she makes all kinds of noises now. She rolls. She's trying to crawl. Like she's just doing all the things, and
Tell her to
so
slow down, okay? She was just
know.
born. She needs
she's
to
gonna be
stop.
6 months on Tuesday.
You better shut your mouth.
We've been giving her food. I bought steaks for her 6-month anniversary.
Oh my gosh, that is so
Steaks?
cute.
Yeah.
Blue's first on her 6-month birthday, we gave her pizza from Rigotti's, and pizza's still her favorite food.
Yeah.
I did not celebrate a 6-month birthday for my kids.
Well, that's
Well,
why
we didn't
start
celebrate a 6-month
solids.
birthday. That's when you can start solids, and we did
Yeah.
baby led weaning, so that's
Oh.
why, yeah.
We did
My
start
kids
like
started earlier.
tastes of purees at 5 months with the okay from her doctor, but especially because I have so many allergies, like introducing foods earlier was anyway.
Yeah.
But
Speaking of allergies, dude, look at my armpits, bro. Can you see? Maybe it looks better now, but
A rash?
yeah, dude.
That's
I
allergies?
like-
what deodorant do you use?
So I like switched to Salt and Stone for a little bit.
Is it gel?
It's like it's not powder, but I don't know if it would be considered.
Is it
gel.
like those ones that like you can like put under the water and then like you put it on?
No, it's like a circle, and you push it up, and it's like
Is it like goo kind of?
it's like a goo. and-
That shit burns.
So I used it for a while, and it was fine for a couple weeks, and then it started bothering me.
Yeah.
And so I left it in town, and I took like a sensitive deodorant when I went to Hawaii. And then while I was in Hawaii, I was using that one. I ended up giving it to Addison, so I was using Jesse's deodorant, which was fine because
Yeah.
he doesn't use aluminum either. But I was like, hey, I need you to go to the store and get me, and I specifically told him bring me Dove or bring me Native, and he came back with Suave. But everything's super
only
expensive.
use Suave.
So I can't use aluminum. So he brought that, and so I've been using that, and then it was making me itch, so I used the other one again, and then all of it now I'm having like a whole
Do you shave your
breakout.
armpits?
Yes.
Don't for like a week.
I don't shave them that often.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
just to
They're
like
sugary.
let your skin heal.
Okay. I hardly ever shave my armpits because my hair doesn't grow very fast anyways, and also
God's favorite.
Give a shit.
God, I shaved this morning. It's already growing back.
I'm not gonna show you mine.
I shaved when we got back from Hawaii.
That's wild, dude.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna show you mine. Mine's
Yeah.
been like a little
My
bit.
my armpit hair doesn't grow very much. I don't
I
know.
mean, my legs. I don't know.
Speaking
Different
of
story.
first time shaving, how old were
Excuse me.
you?
Um,
like so
This is such a traumatizing story. You go ahead first.
so I didn't wait for permission or anything like that. I just started doing it by myself because it was in the shower.
Yeah.
I was probably 9.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm so worried about Sora like wanting to shave and stuff. She literally doesn't have any hair, but like she's at the age now where she's like gonna be starting puberty.
Yeah.
And so it makes me sad.
With Ariana, her oldest sister, Elena, came up with the idea of when she starts her period, then she can shave her legs.
Yeah, I think that's pretty good
We
trade-off.
will be having a period party because if you know Sora, she loves a party.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And she won't care what it's for.
Yeah.
perfect.
That period
So
parties
we
are a
will
great
have
idea.
probably, I think the only girls that are even old enough are your guys' girls. So
Yeah. So my first time shaving, I think I was in 5th grade, so I was like 9 or 10 probably. And I was super hairy. I was a super hairy kid, like mustache, arms, like everything. And I remember being on the bus and someone making fun of my hairy legs. And I went home. My mom left her razor. She always took baths. She always left her razor right there. So I was like, I'm just gonna shave my legs without asking, whatever.
yeah.
Well, I
Did
didn't
you
know.
shave all your skin off?
Yeah, girl, because I didn't know which direction that you were supposed to shave. So I took that razor and I went, "Eek," and blood was everywhere. I was crying. I had to get out of the bath and tell my mom, who wasn't there. It was my dad, who was going to be more mad that I was shaved. It was a whole thing. So I didn't shave for a while after that. But
Yeah.
so because of that, when Love You started asking to shave, I was like, no, we can just use Nair. You know what I mean? Like I was like trying
Yeah.
to promote the Nair or whatever. And then her mom was like, no, she's going to start shaving and I'm going to show her how. And she's, now she has razors. And I was like, okay, I can let this fear go because she's teaching her and it's not that big of a deal. But for me,
Yeah.
it was like this huge thing. I'm like, she's going to cut herself.
Yeah.
It's going to be this horrible thing. She's going to bleed out. Like,
Yeah,
I
because
didn't
you
even
did
bleed that
yours like
Yeah.
without asking. That's what's cool is like we get to like
bad. Yeah.
we know the things that we needed more guidance and support in,
Yeah.
and we get to like offer that to
And
our
you get to
kids.
heal that part in yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. For sure. Yep.
Sora's got big feelings, and I had really big feelings when I was a kid. My sister still makes fun of me because I used to be so dramatic. I would just like, why me?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
like cry all the time. But I just like, I didn't know
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
to do with that. But Sora is kind of like that, and I get to like, I'm like, you can be mad at me. You can go outside and throw those rubber ducks or whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
You can go skate, but you're not going to hit me and you're not going to yell at me.
Yep.
You're not going to throw things in the house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I have to catch myself when I feel like my kids are being over the top and just be like, I understand that you're feeling
Yeah.
a lot right now. I'm also feeling a lot. This is super overwhelming for me. I'm going to take a step back. You have your feelings. I'm going to have mine. If you need some fresh outlet, cool. But, like, you can't be sitting in here screaming.
Yeah.
You can't hit me. You can't hurt your siblings. Like, just throw your tantrum in your room, you know? Like,
I don't like sending her to her room because I want her room to be like her safe place. So I don't want that to feel like punishment.
right.
But she does, when she's upset, she'll go in there.
Yeah.
And then I'll come and like knock on her door and be like, are you ready to talk? Like, do you want to talk to me about it? She threw a fit the other day because she's been keeping her room clean for 2 months to get 2 dumpling toys, squishies. And Harmon's didn't have them when we went, so it was a whole thing. I ordered them on Amazon and she doesn't know yet. But Harmon's had them. They just moved them.
Yeah. I probably drove it too.
She was so,
Yeah.
so
I mean,
upset.
valid. Yeah, I mean, the only one, this sounds horrible, the only one I really sent to their room is Ari. And the reason why is
She needs
because
a timeout.
it's not even a timeout. It's just that, like, she is in that stage. I don't even know, she is where she is. And she will do, I did the same thing when I was younger. And it was a lot for my parents to handle, and I can see now. But, like, if she's not feeling like right, she wants to bring you with her. Like, it has to, like you need to feel what I'm feeling, and I recognize that.
I do too.
Yeah, I recognize
Hardcore.
that as like a way to be understood, which is like it's great, but like it's not the same as asking to be understood, right?
Yeah.
Like, and I'm like, so I have to send her away from me because she will push and push and push and push, and I can't do what my parents did and match that or shut it down, like, because then that's where I think that the belief came from me that my feelings were too much for me to handle. They were too much for everyone else to handle. And so I needed to shove them as far down as possible.
Have you always had your nose pierced?
No, dude, I got this pierced right after SWAC now.
How have I not noticed?
I don't know,
for
because
this
it's a
long?
big ass ring, dude.
I
They ran out of little rings. I have this
I have
fucking...
a bunch. Do you want to? Mine's closed. Sorry.
Yeah, I
just
can't
was
even
like,
remember
when did
what
that
Jesse...
get
Jesse calls it a martini glass. It's so fucking big.
It's kind of looks
And because I have like these little pieces of cartilage right here in my nose, so it keeps pushing it out. So it looks like a straight up martini glass. They ran out of all the little ones because I went during one of April's events.
Oh.
And I got there at like midnight, so I like got the last of the rings. They're like, oh, we only have these big ass fucking martini glasses. Like, I was like, okay.
Sorry, dude. I didn't mean to cut you off. I just
Oh, no, you're
like,
good.
I think I did that to you recently too. I was
What?
like,
Oh.
Do you get your nose pierced?
Yeah, I did.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
That's like super recent too.
Yeah, it was like a couple months ago. Yeah, I think I recorded the podcast already with it.
Apparently, I am lucid today.
Glad you're here.
Barely. The reason I was asking about shaving is because, like when I was younger, I did ballet, and I was like, I think I was like 8 or 9, and I did ballet, and I started going through puberty, and all the girls in ballet were like little teeny tiny girls, and weren't going through puberty, but I started getting like armpit hair.
Oh yeah, same.
And
I developed
boobs.
really young.
Yeah, and it was like super embarrassing.
I'm a late bloomer.
It was so embarrassing.
Dude, I didn't have boobs till after I got clean, so. I'm so serious. I like started my period at like 14, but I also started using super young, and like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so.
That's crazy. I started mine at 11, and I was too busy playing house to like notice. I mean, I noticed. I just like I didn't put it together, and I also didn't care because my baby needed me. You know?
Yeah.
Like my mom just found like a pile of underwear and was like, "Hey,
Yeah.
we need to do something about this."
I remember when I started my period, I asked my mom about tampons. She like brought up pads, and I was like, I absolutely will not do that. I'll teach myself how to use a tampon. She's like, you can use these OB ones. I'm like, I'm using an applicator, lady. Like, I'm not fucking sticking anything up there by myself.
Did you get the body book?
No.
No, I got one for Sora because it's just so nostalgic. Because I was homeschooled,
Yeah.
so I loved American Girls. I loved all the things like that, but I loved the body book. They split it into 2 books, but Sora was like, "There's drawings of boobs in here."
Yeah.
It's like it's teaching you about your body.
I stole one from a store when I was like 8, and I had it way before I ever needed it. And I was like, wow, boobs.
I was just so my knowledge of all that was obviously really limited. I think it was maybe 97 or 98 when I started my period, and so not the internet and everything at your fingertips like there is now. But I was like such a weird kid. I would just be in the bathroom forever, all the time when I was younger, just sitting on the toilet, just like swinging my legs, whether I was going or not, you know.
Yeah.
And I would just read the Tampax instructions
me too,
all the time, dude. There was no phone or anything like that.
What
I'm
else
just
are you
like,
supposed to do?
I also did
Shampoo bottles.
That's why I was like,
Shampoo bottles.
I don't want to
Trying
learn
to
how to use
pronounce
an
all
OB.
the
I already
words.
know how to use an applicator because I already read your tampon.
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. It's got the illustration of like, put your leg on the thing. I've never once done that.
no. No. I don't think so.
No. My mom sat me down and like showed me how to shave, but that's also how I figured out I was allergic to nickel. So I don't shave with like regular razors anymore because I get rashes.
Regular razors are made of nickel.
Like the metals, it's like a mixed.
Oh.
Whatever it is, I'm allergic to it. I'm also very allergic to nickel.
I'm allergic to everything.
I know.
We should put you in a bubble.
I have an allergy appointment.
With Dr. Pinkston?
No, with Dr. Pinna.
Still.
Oh, yeah.
Good.
Yeah, to get more allergy testing, they're gonna test me for MCAS, which is like mast cell activation, where your body just like thinks everything's an allergy and tries to kill you. So that's cool. And then I have to go to a cardiologist to check for POTS. But I've had like all my X-rays came back normal, and then I had some weird blood work.
You're so good at going to the doctor, dude. I swear.
I give up for like years at a time. The last time I tried, they told me that I possibly had leukemia, then told me to exercise more, which was the skinniest I've ever been in my entire life. I played softball every day. And then like 2 years after that, I was like passing out, and like my arms and legs would go numb, and I like couldn't walk. And so I had a bunch of like brain MRIs and tests, and they thought I had MS, and they were like, "Nope, you don't." So I gave up after that because it was super, super traumatic. Getting like lumbar punctures and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's wild.
It was super scary. But I just started again.
Well, I'm glad that they're listening to you this time and taking other routes. You know what I mean?
Well, I
make more
usually
sense.
go through my primary, and this time I was like, I'm just going to go straight to a rheumatologist because it's like, it's all of my joints.
Yeah.
Every single one of them. But now I can't like, she's like, you need to be aware of like what you're doing with your shoulders and your hands. So normally I'm like trying to like pop everything and like put it in a weird spot.
Yeah.
So I have to like be aware and hold them where they're supposed to be. not fold my body in half.
Where's your shoulder braces?
I haven't gotten any yet.
Yeah, I can't wait to see you in them.
Well, I think I'm gonna get like
So,
the
like-
posture corrector
I
one.
was
that,
like, okay, Xena.
I was thinking of like, because Fourth Wing, that's what Violet has.
Yeah.
What time is it? We forgot. I didn't set an
1:08.
alarm. 1:08. Okay. Yeah, I was thinking of like Fourth Wing. It's like I just need some like leathers.
Okay.
Some
Violet.
clay leathers.
Violence.
Except it's way too hot for that. The thought of
It's too
even
hot
wearing
for
any
anything.
brace on my body, like the clothes that I wear, is minimum. Just the thought of
I'm
adding
telling you, I'm
anything-
already so uncomfortable in these pants. Just your pants, and I hate them.
I can't wait to get
They're
home
jeans.
and
Yeah,
take
change
my
into
bra
something
off.
nice.
And,
I know.
yeah.
I miss taking my bra off. I miss that a lot.
You can't do that?
I
or
take it
what?
off when I shower. I still leak everywhere.
Oh,
It's
I
like
see.
not
I'm like, I don't understand what
I-
you're
It's not
saying.
gotten better.
I literally did not even care that I leaked. I would just be naked on my bed.
It's
leaking.
just sticky. I don't like being
Yeah.
sticky. I don't use lotion because I don't like the feel of it. It's gross. Okay, let's see.
My kitty. My kitty. My kitty.
What did you guys do for fun when you were kids? Besides drugs.
So
not my drink.
I was really good, or I learned to become good at, or okay with, or whatever, of like entertaining myself. I really liked make-believe stuff. I liked, the making mud pies and things like that. But because I was like 4 years older than my siblings, like when they were all young, like I was sent outside to play,
Yeah.
and I would just be in this big fenced-in yard out in the middle of nowhere on a farm, like not. At this point, I didn't have like a lot of like little friends. There was no
Yeah.
neighborhoods around or whatever, and so I would make mud pies on the tree stump in the yard, and imagine I was Mary Poppins jumping off of this rusted ass old monkey bar thing.
That's so
I think I made a rock store one time from like the corner of our like front porch was all busted,
Yeah.
and pulled up a bike and flipped it over and would start spinning it around and
Oh, dude, that was
throwing
my
rocks and
favorite.
stuff. But yeah, like up until I was probably like 9 or 10, I just didn't like really interact with a lot of other kids or anything at school, so I was just home a lot. I like to cloud watch. I just lay in the grass
Find
that was
pictures.
like so high, and I'd just be like, or I'd spin in circles really fast and
Yes, dude.
do it again. Look at the clouds.
I loved spinning.
But after that, I loved hanging out with all the neighborhood kids and riding bikes and playing Power Rangers and House and Cops and Robbers and
Did you do that?
I did. I was bad before. I was bad. So one thing that I did that I think is considered was a good fun playing thing. I love to dance. I always loved to dance. Like music was my escape from a very, very young age. Like I remember listening to music in the car and like looking out the windows, like the raindrops pass by and
Yes.
pretending to be in a music video.
Yeah.
And I was just like popping and locking to Chris Brown, like in my room, like in front of the mirror. Like I knew I was going to be a backup dancer one day. Like I choreographed so many dances. I taught them to my sisters, to neighborhood kids. We
Yeah.
would perform in front of all my parents' drunk friends, and we were like popping, locking,
Yeah.
dropping it. That was my shit right there.
Can we do that?
Pop, lock, and drop
No,
with
like-
these hips?
Yeah.
No, can we like...
You can't.
Well, no, I for sure can't. Last time I pop locked and dropped it, I freaking sprained my hamstring. But
I can still pop, lock, and drop it. Okay.
can we like when you were kids, like just like choreograph a dance together and then
Oh,
just
yeah.
show our families,
Oh yeah.
like
Yeah, for
make
sure.
them get
Oh,
together and do it.
that's a nice butthole.
God, that was so. We used to do that all the time.
Yeah.
Just like create dances
Yeah,
and
that was
There's-
like my
there-
favorite thing.
There was a period that my cousins came to live with us in Kansas, and we would do like Gangster's Paradise, like the whitest kids you could imagine in Kansas,
Yeah.
in Prairie View, Kansas. And we would do like Gangster's Paradise or Sir Mix-a-Lot, Baby Got Back,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
that's what was popular when I was a kid.
we would do like Destiny's Child.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I guess I still kind of, I sing like I'm,
I'm not a great dancer. It makes it makes me uncomfortable to dance. Like I don't even dance in my own house, like by myself.
I mean, I don't dance. I don't dance like I know what I'm doing. I just can't help it.
Yeah.
You guys ever seen me at softball?
Yes.
Yeah.
I just can't help
See,
it.
but I
Yeah.
can't even do that. Like I don't know what it is.
My
I
son,
can do some pirouettes though.
yeah.
Get you a plie.
My son,
You're all
he's got
pleating
this
to,
thing
like,
where he does this like
Gigs
boogie.
He does what?
He does, I don't know, a boogie or something, and I feel like I'm like, oh, this is cool. Like, da, da, da. He gets it from me because
Oh.
I'll just be like in
Yeah.
the middle of nowhere, just
Yeah. Dude, Sora can freaking dance, and I love that she like does her performances and stuff.
Yeah.
I was like, I'll sing whatever.
Yeah, same. I'll do that as well.
Yeah, I'll still do that.
I am not a great singer, but
Me
I
either.
love to sing, dude.
Yeah.
I honestly, I feel like God didn't give me that gift because it would have been over fucking everybody.
So,
This shit would've been-
I'm convinced. I'm convinced that I could sing. I just don't know how. You know what I'm
Take some
saying?
YouTube vocal lessons.
You know what I'm saying?
I got a voice that no matter how many lessons we have, it is gonna sound bad. It's gonna sound bad.
Well, I
don't
just hear
believe
like these
that.
different
That
artists.
just means you're a rapper.
Dude, that's what I'm saying.
She's a rapper.
I could also
SoundCloud, dude.
scream. I could
Yeah.
scream too. Really good, actually.
Oh,
I told
dude.
Jordan, I was like, dude,
I
I
can't
know,
anymore.
I know you're looking for people in your band. I can't sing, but if you need like a backup screamer vocalist, I got you.
I know how to sing. I don't think my voice sounds good.
My
Like,
mom,
doesn't-
my mom will never let me forget how
I
bad
would
my
love to
voice
hear
is.
you sing.
Yeah, I've never
You
heard you
haven't
sing.
heard me sing.
Not like on purpose. Like,
Oh, I sang The Carpenters at the NA Talent Show. I sang Rainy Days and Mondays.
was that the one in Santa Clara?
Mhm.
It was a long time ago.
Dude, I sing all the time. That's crazy.
Well, like, I mean, I know, like, yeah, we all sing, like, to songs or whatever, but I
Yeah.
didn't know, like, you could,
Oh, like for real sing?
sing.
Yeah. I do sometimes.
I
It's
should
like
be
that
a rapper.
You should totally be a rapper,
You
dude.
should.
It's like on Step Brothers when he's all like trying to talk him into singing. We should do that.
Wait, which one?
On Step Brothers when Dale and what's his name, Brennan, when he was just
What is
Because he
the
can
song?
sing. You don't remember where he's like talking about how he can sing and he's like acting like
so
he's-
like
Oh,
super nervous.
The Voice of an Angel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, okay, yeah.
We
We
do
just
skit.
watched The Hawk with Will Ferrell on Netflix. It's so funny.
I
Dude,
think-
Will Ferrell's so funny.
I've had it in the
love it.
background, but Rudy's watched it and it looks pretty
That's
funny.
been the show that like we've been watching together.
It's a show.
And it's over.
not a movie.
Yeah, isn't that
Oh,
crazy?
that is
This
pretty
is
cool.
only the second show I know
I
of
love
that
him
Will
so
Ferrell
much.
has been in. He's getting old.
I know.
I told Taryn, I was like, there's going to be a day when we're not going to hear Will Ferrell Diddy anymore. And that'll be a sad day.
Yeah.
Same with Jack Black. He's getting old.
Yeah.
I'm obsessed with him.
I love him.
Taryn asked me if I'd rather do Will Ferrell or Jack Black, and he was
Your answer had to be Jack Black,
What?
right? Yeah.
Jack Black.
Yeah.
I'm obsessed with him.
Yeah.
I love
Me
him.
too. Definitely. Jack Black over Will
Yeah.
Ferrell any day.
Also, if we did like a Tenacious D cover band, you could do the screaming and
Dude,
I'll do the.
I know all the words to all the songs
Yes!
already. I don't even.
We could totally do it.
Can we do it a cappella?
Yeah.
Because that would be even better,
Yeah,
dude.
let's do it.
So
I'm
people
so
back,
down.
we're like, bum, 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 bum.
And Venice is all like throwing some little raps in there.
I'll
and stuff.
do
mean-
the guitar. Metal.
Yeah.
I freaking love Tenacious D.
Oh, man.
They saved me. Do you know that? When I was like super depressed in high school, I don't know how I like happened across that movie, but I was seriously super depressed. And there's just something about watching Jack Black defeat the devil with guitar
Yeah.
that just really hit my soul and
My parents were
nonsense
big Jack
lyrics
Black
that
fan
I
and
just
Tenacious D fan. So that's how I came
Saved
up on it
me.
was my
Yeah.
parents. But
yeah, I love them.
Yeah.
Mostly Jack Black.
yeah.
It's so funny because Sora's like, I love Jack Black from the Minecraft movie. His song, Steve's Lava Chicken. I'm like, oh,
That song sucks.
turns up Tenacious D.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I still haven't watched Minecraft, and all my kids love it and they keep asking me if I'll
It's
watch it with them. Every
cute.
time they put it on, I just look at I can't, dude. I don't know what it is. There's some movies I can get. Like, there's some really good kids movies right now
Yeah.
that I've like been surprised about, but I just cannot get into that one.
Oh, my mom is like this close to being under contract in Long Valley.
Okay.
Okay.
So she's moving here September 1st.
So what you're saying is we have a pool.
Yeah.
That's where my son lives.
Really?
Your son lives in Long Valley?
I didn't know that.
His roommates bought a house out there, and
Okay, Isaiah. Thanks for inviting me to come swim.
I know we're going there this afternoon.
That's awesome.
I'm
Yeah.
so
I'm
excited.
happy for him.
Mm-hmm.
That's great.
Him and his little
I
girlfriend.
remember when he was waiting to move out, and it was like this slow process, and he was looking so hard, and you were like so shaken.
Oh, don't leave me.
I know. And then it took forever, anyways. And then when he finally did, it was still so sad.
Dude, it's been whiplash over these last 2 years because, you know, like after Papa and then we moved and then, you know, I didn't send her, but my daughter Elena went on her mission and then we moved into a new house and then my son moved out and then Asacia moved in and then they moved out and then Elena moved back in and
Yeah.
I'm just like, I'm alone. I'm not. I still have Ariana and my husband, but it's just hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes, at least I have like another 8 years after Sora moves out before Daisy will. I
Yeah,
should Sora, she can live with me forever.
why I'm not an empty nester right now.
Dude, if I could live with my mom right now, I would.
Oh, no, absolutely not.
But I
love you, Mom,
understand
if you're
that.
Yeah.
Love you, Mom, if you're watching, but I would
Yeah, same,
never
Mom.
live with my mom again.
Dude.
I would live there.
We couldn't
rather-
live
Have you
together
guys
when I
hung
was a
out
kid
with
either.
my mom before?
Yeah.
When she's
Yeah.
here, she's not
I just
here
look at
for
her.
very long.
She's so hot.
She is.
She's just
She
a
is
beautiful
hot.
woman. And I'm just
I
like, I
know.
really hope I look like that when I reach your age, you know?
Me too.
Like, you will.
Me too.
Probably over jeans.
Literally.
I also have a dad.
Oh.
You know, that I could
Well, you
look
obviously
like.
don't have his jeans. You're like this much black.
Got that much of his jeans though. Dude, I got a call last night. And Tyrone was like, "You only looked 5% black when you walked out of here." I was like, "Was I that pale?" Oh my god! But I literally like. It
Why
made
were you
me-
so scared?
Yeah, it was totally fine. It just completely caught me off guard. But it was so funny that he was like, "You only looked 5% black when you walked in the room." I was like, I felt it.
Yeah.
I felt it.
Dude, you want to know the palest thing I've ever seen in my life? Tyrone, after when we ran that freaking...
The lake to lake.
The lake to lake, and he like runs and he's so pale, and I'm like, I was like concerned, and he's all, my vape, and like pulls it out, and I'm like, no, an inhaler or something, bro, what are you doing? You look like you're gonna pass out, don't hit that, like that's literally reach for that, and I'm like thinking it's like something, and he pulls out this vape, and he's like, Tyrone.
Dude, I don't know how
yeah.
you guys run like that.
Dude, I
because
turn like red, that's why I was so, I mean, he's white, so you think, you know, your face gets red, no, dude, he was
he turns pale.
pale, and I was like,
Yeah,
that's wild.
Dehydrated, maybe.
I don't know what,
probably.
yeah, I don't know what it was. Or if he was holding on for dear life. I don't know, dude. I have no idea.
I don't
Maybe
know
he was
how
holding
you
his
guys
breath.
did that.
I don't know.
I'm like
Sounds right.
considering if I want to do the Recovery Day 5K or if I'm just gonna keep my usual post of like, I'll
Right
watch
there.
the children.
Right there, the
You
front.
guys go run and I'll
I'm
cheer for
doing
you
it
and
this
watch
year.
the kids.
I ran my fastest 4K on the 4th of July. I ran it in 21
You
minutes.
smashed, dude.
So like,
Nice.
I feel, and I'm not typically a fast runner. I like my pace, and I always tell everybody that like, I don't want to be a fast runner. I want to be someone who like, you know. But with those, now that I've been consistent with that for a long time, my speed can go up because my
Yeah.
endurance is better. And I was running late to that 4K, so I was late when I
She
got.
almost, like me and Paco and Randy are like going along, and all of a sudden here comes Vanessa just like running around us with her headphones on. Like we were the last ones out of the gate, anyways.
Oh,
And Vanessa
Yeah.
showed up late.
And I just took off
She's
running
just-
as
yeah.
soon as they had it on, and then I came back and I was like, dude, I did that super fast. Like that's pretty cool.
I feel like I set a record with the 4K as well because I was there
yeah,
and
yeah.
I ran some of it.
Heck
So
yeah,
I've never even attempted. Well, we did attempt that one time, pushing those kids in that wagon.
and then we all turn around and come back. We're like, hey.
Dude, it was
They're all
so...
clapping. You're like, yeah, we turned around halfway.
Sora and Ari were in the wagon, and it was just too hot, and the wagon was so heavy with them in it. Like, we were switching off. Oh my god, it was terrible.
Yep.
It was so bad.
I will
Never
continue
again.
to leave my children with you while I run.
Okay, I'm down.
I'm trying it. I'm trying it.
I'll be
I need a way
there.
to connect with my husband.
My mom will be here for Recovery Day too. I'm so excited, and she's super excited.
That's awesome.
She'll probably do the 5K.
Oh,
And I
fun.
love the
Does she
Recovery
used to
Day.
run, right?
She does run.
She does run. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I remember you telling me something.
She
about
does
that.
all kinds of runs. She does she does so many different things in Atlanta. She does tons of runs, races and stuff.
I'm excited that she's moving here. I'm happy too.
I'm super excited.
Does she like to play Catan?
I don't know.
Well, we're gonna find out.
Yeah.
I don't
Also,
know.
when is Karen moving here?
Probably like a year after she has her baby.
Nice. Good. I didn't even think she was. I thought you were gonna tell me she wasn't. I was saying, well, we need to fix that, but
It's all coming together.
I need to get my sister back here. She'll never come, but
Why?
There's just a lot of stuff here, you know.
Yeah, I get that.
Like when she left, she was leaving to get away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Same with my parents. I'll never move back here. So
I didn't think my mom would.
I'm considering once Ariana graduates leaving.
yeah.
No. Why? It's so beautiful here.
It's so hot and dry.
But it's beautiful.
It is so beautiful, but it's so hot and dry.
I would love to just like win the lottery and like build a nice house up in like Central or something and just like full-time farm.
I want to be a
something
little
like that.
closer to the coast, just a little bit. And green.
I want to live like 2 minutes from the ocean.
Yeah.
I want to wake up and go outside and smell the ocean.
Yeah.
But that's not in the cards for me anytime soon. So.
How do you know?
Because we kind of need to stay here for the kids and their other parents. It just makes the most sense.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited for Hillary's wedding.
I'm excited for Hillary's
Me too.
I don't know what to wear.
Black.
Black.
Well, I know that.
I'm so excited. My daughter banned black from her wedding.
Really?
Yeah, it was so hard for me to like figure it out.
What did I wear?
Did I wear black for her wedding? No. No,
Well,
I wore,
no, she had
a color
Oh, for
palette.
the
She
wedding
banned it.
party.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She had a color palette and I followed that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wore pink, I think.
I'm super excited about this black and white wedding.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I'm gonna have to probably buy a
my
dress.
whole family's in it, so that'll be really,
Cute.
it's gonna be really fun.
Okay, because that is your family.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, why? So I wrote down a couple things that I did weird when I was a kid. So I used to make flip-flops out of paper and yarn and wear them. Not sturdy. They would melt every time it rained, but I wore them. I also used to get hula hoops and belts and make a hoop skirt. And do you know what a hoop skirt is?
No.
Okay.
Like the
hoop you put on and then you
Like
just
the fluffy ball gowns
Yep. Okay.
that
Oh, okay.
holds them, like it
Oh,
fans
okay.
them out. I used
Not
to
what I
make
thought at
those,
all.
but my ball gown was a sleeping bag with a belt, so it was extra fluffy. It was so fun. I also used to do taxes for fun. Like the library used to have 1040 forms, like just for free, and I'd take some and like make up a whole life and do taxes for fun.
I love you so much.
Also, so when we were in drug court, they told us to like think of a phrase or something to think of, like to focus on, to calm down or whatever, and mine was the preamble to the Constitution. Do you
Checks
know
out.
You were probably such a fun kid.
it? That was cold.
Yeah.
No, people tell me I was weird.
I was
It used to
definitely
make
weird.
me
Definitely
so
weird, too.
sad. They're
No.
telling me that like, oh, she's socially awkward.
Yeah. I don't think I was ever told I was socially awkward, but I definitely was weird.
Yeah.
That was weird.
Same.
I just like especially growing up here, being homeschooled,
Yeah.
and then moving to Georgia for middle school.
Yeah. That must have been a little shaky.
It was, and they
Yeah.
were super mean to me.
Yeah. When I was younger, I used to think that homeschool kids were freaks too. So
We are. Have you met me?
now I wish I could homeschool my kids.
I do wish I could homeschool. That would be super nice because public school's just.
What's weird stuff you used to do when you were a kid?
Weird.
Yeah.
Mm,
Oh my god, sorry, really quick. Before you guys got here, I was laying on the floor with my feet up in the air doing like the split things and like kicking. Did you guys used to do that when you were kids?
When I was a kid? No.
You didn't.
sure I did. Yeah, where you like hold it like
Yeah.
right here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes,
That's
that
what I was
then
doing.
yes.
Tyrone said he's never done that.
Weird.
I was doing that literally right before you guys got here.
Yeah, I have done that. I do that as an adult. Like I feel like it's a good stretch, you know.
I used to like the salt like on my fingers and
Like
like
sweat?
probably
Oh.
dirty. I don't freaking know. Or I used to go and grab a hot dog right out of the fridge
Suck the juices
and
off.
suck the juices off and then eat it.
I would suck
I used
juice
to
on the
eat
patties.
sticks of butter. And my sister, she used to be my horse, and I'd feed her hot sauce on a spoon.
Oh my gosh.
She loved it, okay? My sister loves it. wasn't torture. That's what my horse wanted to eat.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like a lot of
Kids just do
lots
weird
of weird
stuff, yeah.
stuff.
I used to just try to sell everything in my house.
I mean,
I'm serious. I would get like notebooks that had already been written in, and I would like take them to like other people in my house or people in my neighborhood, and I would be like, "So this notebook does have a few pages with stuff written in it, but listen, there's still quite a few pages in here that are open and available. So if you give me the money for this, I'm asking $5 for this used notebook that I paid $1 for. I am going to use that. I promise I'll use that money to buy me and my sister's candy," which I absolutely never did. But I tried to do that with everything. That, and then I used to, while we're on the like nerdy, like whatever you did, I used to pretend to do math. I would take a notebook and I would have a calculator and I would be just writing and typing things in, but I wasn't actually doing real math. I was just doing that. And my mom would be like recording with her VHS thing, and I'd be like, leave me alone, I'm doing my homework. And I was like 9, you know?
I feel like I still do that. Kind of just pretend,
like,
to
pretend to
do
do
math.
something.
I do so much math. Someone's like, you don't use the Pythagorean theorem. Like, all I do is math
What? The what?
at work.
No, what'd you say before that?
Pythagorean theorem?
Pythagorean theorem.
What language
It
is
sounds
that?
like a really cool band name.
It's like a
Yeah, actually.
The what?
what the band name?
Yeah.
Pythagorean theorems.
Yeah, the Pythagorean
Side
theorem.
note, did you guys see that MySpace is making a comeback?
I can't wait to relearn HTML, honestly.
Dude.
It has been most
And it's going to be anti-algorithm.
Okay, so
Yeah,
are we going to
I'm
have
about
our
that.
top 8 or what?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. You know who's number 1? Me.
Yeah, I can't wait to move you guys down when you piss me off.
Yeah. Dude.
When we have a fight over pant size that I won't even remember.
Yeah, I'll move her to number 4.
It'd be nice if I could get into my old one, but
I can get into my old one. It's just when they did their server update, there's nothing.
yeah.
That sucks so bad because I have so many pictures on
Embarrassing
there.
pictures.
Dude, I thought I was a gangbanger. There's some funny pictures of me
Oh,
that
yeah.
I never left MySpace. I didn't make it to Facebook, of me just being just the most absolute little hood rat in the whole world.
I have the tiniest little like emo phase, and it's on MySpace.
Oh, mine was not tiny.
Yeah,
mine was from 7th grade through 11th grade.
I tried so hard to have that phase. Like, I wanted to, but every time I tried it out, like, it would only last for a couple days, and I just go back to wearing boy clothes and whatever
Can we
else,
do
but-
an episode dressed up like our emo selves?
Yeah.
Because I had like the big hair.
Oh,
and
dude.
eyeliner.
I had the big hair and
Slit line.
eyeliner
Oh,
until,
yeah.
like, I was 16. So that was from 12 to 16, my hair was, like...
Yeah.
Not
think
because I
have
thought I
too
was
much hair
seen.
now to do
That was,
that,
like, my
actually.
old chola phases, you know?
Oh, I was for sure a scene kid. Loved it. It was so fun. If MySpace does make a comeback, I will get rid of all my other ones. My other social media. I will exclusively use MySpace because it was so fun. Just the nostalgia of it.
Well,
Yes,
you
yes,
got me
remember-
sold on anti-algorithm.
Yeah.
Like social media is not even like.
Did you
cool
guys ever
anymore.
have a Tumblr phase?
No.
I did. It's all porn.
So when I had
Yours
Tumblr-
was or
No, just like,
Oh,
so my
Tumblr
Tumblr
is.
wasn't. Be nice.
I started mine as like I was gonna do poetry on it, but then I ended up just typing a bunch of shit about everybody I knew and just talking shit on. Just I would go off like pages of just me, whatever. Well, the box
Yeah.
or whatever, I would fill up just me saying just horrible things about it. It would turn into like a burn book for me. I never gave anyone my Tumblr, so
my
I never saw it.
MySpace, my
But,
MySpace,
but I'm pretty sure it
and
was
my
the dark side of the spoon was what mine was called. So
my
Very
MySpace
fitting.
and
Yeah.
my Facebook. If you go back far enough, it's lyrics that are every other capital.
Oh.
Oh,
me
yeah.
too.
Like being like hella like saying sideways shit to other people or whatever. Somebody I just moved out of my top 8 or
you
Dude,
remember
it's like
when
8
you
years
could-
ago where I was telling people like, where the fuck's that bitch? She said she would be here.
Yep.
We're gonna you know?
Yeah, I honestly, yeah, I've started to delete those as they come up.
No, I keep them to to remind me who I never want to be again. You know,
Yeah.
At some point, I have to move on. God.
I won't. They make me laugh, and I love to show them to Jesse because it just makes him cringe inside.
I read mine to Tyrone. I'm like, 10 years ago, well, not 10, that's way too soon. No, I was 23. But like 16 years ago, I said this. I was like, could you imagine if I was still that dramatic?
Oh my gosh.
Anytime he's like, wow, don't do that. I'm like, I can be so much worse.
Oh, dude, I post on Facebook at like 3 a.m. Can't sleep. I hate insomnia. Wish people would talk to me. It's like, bitch, you're tweaking.
You're smoking crack.
And the person you want to talk to is your dealer who's not responding. So,
Oh my gosh.
no sleep team.
What time
Insomnia.
is it?
It's 1:30.
Okay. Do you guys have anything else you want to say about when you were kids? When you were young.
I think I'm just really grateful. I'm in a lot of gratitude today to like watch my kids just like live differently.
Yeah.
I truly felt that who I was like just broken, and I was made that way, and and like, and no like shade or whatever to like my mom or whatever, because she she couldn't give me what she didn't have.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And, but I'm just like really grateful that I started getting the picture just in time, you know, to like make sure that my kids like had a positive image of me, you know, and that I could like show them and like different, I could talk through feelings.
Yeah.
I could validate them. I could, you know, and I'm just really grateful because in a way that like I'm doing that for Amanda too.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I think it's really cool to like see stuff that Sora does and like that she just is 100% herself. I was terrified to be myself when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
And that she's just fully free to be herself and do what she wants, and it's like it's almost like getting to look at like a tiny me that got to be herself. And that makes me super happy that like I get to provide that space for her.
Yeah, I think for me, what comes up with this question is like, and again, and like say, like you said, no shade to my parents. They did the best that they could with what they had, and they were also super young. But I feel like I grew up like just in fear, like constantly in fear, like of what was coming, what was happening. I was constantly worried about my family, like my parents' relationship, like whether I was going to be taken away, like all these things that like I felt like I was responsible for that were not my responsibility. Like I just grew up way too fast. Like I just was so, that need for control came for me so young because everything felt out of control in my life, and I just had this need for control everywhere, and I was constantly feeling like I was falling apart. And I remember everyone like, why does she have such bad mental health issues? Like, why is she like this? Like, they would never recognize as mental health issues, right? It's just like, why is your daughter like this? Like, what's wrong with her? Like, even like back then, like going to therapy and stuff, it was always like they're trying to figure out what was wrong with me. And it's like, looking back, there was never anything wrong with me. There was something wrong with my environment. And I was responding to my environment.
Yep.
And
Same.
I kept that same like survival skill, living in fear from the environment that I grew up in throughout into adulthood. And I think that one thing that I really love that I've given my kids is that they don't have to live in that fear, right?
Yeah.
My kids have consistency. I'm not a perfect parent. I do lose my shit sometimes. I always apologize. I always have conversations with them. They always get to say what they need to me. I tell my kids all the time, I am dramatic. I am over the top. It's okay for you to tell me if you think I responded in a way that you feel like didn't fit the situation. And I gave my kids that. And they don't always use it because there's still some, I mean, kids still fear their parents in a way, right? Like they're your parents. You don't want to hurt them or say, say something wrong, but
Well, that one moment isn't going to change.
Yes.
It's your consistency over time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so I feel like I just am really grateful. I've even had a lot of gratitude like in the last couple of years of the childhood that I did have, because whether there was a time that I wanted to blame everything that happened to me and that I went through on how I grew up and what my parents didn't or didn't do, like it wasn't all bad. Like I did have a good childhood. There were good times. My parents were good parents when they were available to be so, but they had their own things that they were dealing with as well. And so like I'm just grateful that I got to learn, that I had the experiences that I had so that I can learn from what my mom didn't learn from her mom, right? And I get to break this generational cycle with my kids where like they don't live in fear. They're not worried if me and my husband are going to split up every time that we fight, or even seeing us fighting, or like, if the rent was going to be paid, or if they're going to be taken away because, the cops are coming to the door, or like,
we're going to be without electricity or
yeah.
water or
anything like that, right? Yeah. Like I had always had a huge fear of my parents being arrested because it happened, right? And so like, my kids don't have that. Like I'm not going to jail. Like I'm not doing anything wrong. I mean, one day I might even be the person taking people to jail. You know what I mean? Like they don't have to see and have that fear that isn't theirs to carry.
Yeah.
And I think that's just beautiful too. Because I feel like God really did give me a mini me with Ari. She really is exactly how I was as a child. And while it can be extremely frustrating sometimes, I also find it as a blessing because I feels like I get to re-raise myself.
Yep.
Yeah.
The way that I should have been raised. And again, no shade to anybody, but like, you learn, every generation learns something new. And I get to bring to the table what I've got to experience through my recovery and my, therapy journey. And I'm overjoyed and grateful that I was given the childhood that I had and survived what I survived so that I can make sure that my kids don't go through the same thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
And some advice to people who are young and think you have to figure everything out. You don't. We're 20s to 30s. We don't know.
No.
We have no idea.
I still don't know.
Yeah.
I'm still sitting here. I'm 39 years old, and I'm just like I know nothing. Honestly.
Yeah.
Like, everything I thought, everything is always changing. Like, nothing is the same. I get really stuck in thinking that I am who I used to be, and there's nothing after that a lot,
Right.
you know? And honestly, we can move through anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. I think for me, like, advice for people younger, I think, I don't know how to put this into words really, but I think one thing that I didn't realize, or that I'm still trying to realize, is that, like, it always felt like life was happening to me. Everything always felt like life was happening to me, and, like, I had to see the outcome of what that was going to look like, and every picture I painted was either too far, like, not going to happen, it's not good, or, like, I'm creating worst case scenario, right? And I think if I had known when I was younger that life just happens, like, it really does just happen, like, we're not being punished by the choices that we made, like, we're not that big in this universe. We're like tiny specks of dust in this universe, and life is just happening, and it's not like we're not that big, you know what I mean? And if I had learned that sooner, I wouldn't have fell victim to so many different things. Like, I just lived for so long in this victim place because I felt like I was unfortunate, but really it's just life. It's just life. We're just experiencing life, and these feelings that come and they're so big, they're valid. We have to get through them, and that's again it's valid, but there is an other side.
Yeah.
You're not going to be the same person you are at 21 when you're 29. You know what I mean? Like,
Not even the same person I was yesterday.
Exactly. Like, I literally remember thinking, like, the first time that I had, like, been arrested as an adult, like, where do I go from here, right? Like, this is it. Like, I'm just going to start going to jail as an adult now, not just as a kid, and I'm just going to keep doing the same things. I'm never going to change because I don't have the ability to. But what I didn't realize was I didn't have the tools then, but that doesn't mean you won't have the tools in the future.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
But it did look, I think that, like, for me, there was no demonstration of, like, that at all, right? And so I didn't have, like, a picture to paint.
Yeah.
I was just like, why don't you want to do, like, why did you just act like that?
Yeah.
Why don't you want to do better? Why do you think that way?
Yeah.
Like, you know, like, you're not ever going to, you know.
I still get in places like that, like, where I'm like,
I had no idea that you, like, changing your thinking was the thing.
Like, I still have a hard time understanding that, right?
Same.
Like people, like, you know, oh, you just say this instead. I'm like, well, how do I make myself want to say that? Because I want to think this.
Yeah.
It's
or
like,
when you're ruminating and stuff like that.
Yeah, like, how do I stop wanting to do that? You know what I mean? Like, so I get what you're saying.
Yeah. Do you saw anything else? My daughter is screeching.
I don't think I do.
No.
I don't think I do. I think that we didn't really talk too much on this topic, but I think that everybody has an inner child that needs healing, no matter what you went through or didn't go through. Like, there's a part of you inside, and I think that that's what the part that kind of helps us stay alive. Like, not like alive, like for real, but like feel alive. You know what I mean? Like, and I've tried to do things over the last couple of years that feed that, like climbing trees and dancing randomly and running through splash pads and all these things that, like, whatever, why is that grown woman doing that? I don't know, but because it makes me happy.
Just getting to be, like, truly carefree and having fun
and be silly.
for the sake,
just for the sake of doing it.
Just to have fun and be silly.
I saw something that said, like, about, like, women just forgot how to play, right? Like that's what happened. Like, we forgot how to play because we have all these other things on top of us that we have to do, and we have to be mature, we have whatever, but, like, that ability to just play and be playful and whimsical and just, you know,
frolicking,
all those things, like, those things, that's what I do to heal my inner child, because I'm not ready for inner child work. I really am not. Every time I think about it, I want to throw up, but that's what I'm doing, you know what I mean? Like, I just think that we just need to talk more to our little selves, you know what I mean? Like, and really speak to them, not just, like, with our words, but, like, with our bodies and the things that we do and participate in. I did Wahine, I guess, a strip and strut last Saturday, and I went there with the intention of embodying who I am outside of motherhood, and it was just, I felt childlike, playful, and like that really said something to me, right?
Yeah.
Like, who I am outside of motherhood is still just a child.
Yeah.
I'm a woman, a mother, a wife, a daughter, a friend, but on the inside, I'm really just a child who wants to have fun and move my body and
Yeah. So I love when
Be
we
carefree.
like get together.
get to.
Jeez, when we get together and like can just go run through the splash pad or do stuff like that.
Yeah,
It's like even though we weren't friends as kids, it feels like we get to be.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah, I love that. Yeah,
When I did the retreat last year, the inner child retreat, like I think that it like put me back in a place to play.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't know how to get back there.
Yeah.
You know, without doing that. But when we went on vacation last week, like I was like walking around the zoo, like oohing and ahhing over the capybaras and the elephants and the, you know, and it like my husband even told me it was like so good to like see me like just with little Amanda, you know,
Yeah.
just kind of walking around and just being, you know,
Yeah.
starstruck or whatever, you know, or when I like go in the waves,
Oh.
all of a sudden, you know, I'm
Yeah.
like challenging the waves. They were a little crazy. Like the West Coast is like kind of crazy right now, but
Oh yeah,
yeah,
I know. I went into some gnarly waves and a riptide. So I like accidentally floated out into a riptide when we were when we were in Hawaii.
swim parallel.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
what you're
I
supposed to
got
do.
I got me in. It was an experience. But I felt the same way. Like at the resort we were staying on, it was like a beachfront resort, and there was like these little limestone. I don't even know, petrified limestone under the water. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And when the water would wash out, or like when it was low tide, you could see like sea cucumbers and stuff. And I was just shook. I didn't know what they were at first. I was like, what the fuck is that? Like took a picture and asked ChatGPT, and it was like, it's a sea cucumber. And I was like, a fucking sea cucumber,
Like,
bro?
what?
Like this is the best thing in the whole world. The crabs are cool, but a fucking sea cucumber, dude.
Yeah.
I was on fire.
Yeah.
Like my little heart was like, I would have never imagined seeing a sea cucumber.
Yeah.
This is so cool because I didn't go to the ocean as a kid. My vacations were to
Yeah, me either.
Richfield, and in Salt Lake.
What's a vacation
Vegas.
as a child? I didn't.
Yeah, and by vacation we were just driving up to see family.
Yeah.
It wasn't like some big thing. And like, yeah, my parents tried. Like we went to Lagoon a couple times, whatever. But like we never went to the ocean. So like me going to the ocean now, I am a full child every
same.
time,
Yeah.
every single time.
Such a spiritual experience, like
Oh, yeah.
rolling up on the ocean.
Every time I step into the water, I feel the whispers of all of my ancestors every single
that.
time. Like I seriously feel like I am meant for the ocean, and I'm supposed to live there and maybe grow a tail or become
Become a
some kind of-
mermaid.
Fins.
Yeah, fins, and like, you know, I can hold my breath for a long time. I think probably. I've never tried.
we
but-
should have that. We should have a contest.
I've never tried. Okay, so can we go swimming soon? I just really want to like. I'm gonna take my eyelashes off and we're gonna just like George Washington.
Oh
it
yeah.
up.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Have a
See
tea
who-
party.
Yeah,
Underwater.
Yeah.
See who can
Boston
like
Tea Party.
hold their feet up as long as possible. Like I just want to like.
Yeah,
go
we're gonna go to
swimming.
Isaiah's and swim at his pool.
Yeah, I just want to go
For real.
swimming and like just be a kid.
Yeah.
I would love that more than
too.
anything. Yeah. I also
bring the
want
dads.
to lay on my stomach for a long time and pretend to be dead and see if
Yeah.
any of you notice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to
That's
do
where I
that
hold my
a
breath.
lot.
Yeah. And then you like get back up and no one cared.
They're like, "What are you doing?
Yeah.
You didn't even see
You
me.
didn't even think I was drowning.
Nobody saved me."
No. I did it pretty good. I could get my hair all like flattened out, like out of, you know.
Oh yeah, can you imagine all this?
Yes.
Just like
Absolutely could.
Yeah, you look like a mermaid, dude.
it'd be so funny.
You do look like a mermaid with that hair.
Okay, I gotta go get Daisy. Okay,
Bye.
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 Thanks. I'm so sweaty right